There goes up there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us live stream as we opened up our first 2 cans of Coca-Cola to celebrate the 2017 on YouTube. So in this video slash live stream, we're going to be doing the full 5 battles of the Rebirth Raven challenge on Nightmare difficulty. I wanted to get this done before New Year's, but unfortunately I had too much stuff going on. And unfortunately, because of game nights, friends hanging out, and everything else, I did not have a chance to record Nightmare difficulty. But fear not, we are getting the challenge done before it expires. So on the first challenge, only bronze characters allowed on your team. In the first matchup, we have Cyborg, Insurgency, Green Arrow, and Regime Bane. The bronze cards are level 40 Elite 5, and the silver card is level 35 Elite 2. So the match is 1,000 credits. The Coke of Luck, indeed. That's right, Teddy. It's good seeing some of you guys from YouTube on Twitch. I'm very happy for that. Really appreciate your support. Alright, so Nightmare Battle 1 is really easy. You usually have to deal with bronze cards that are trash. And then 1 silver card. Hopefully you don't get power drain. Perfect. We're going to have the eye for an eye. Regime Bane eliminated. And I'd also like to celebrate 3,500 followers on Twitch. Cyborg gets eliminated for the victory in our opening contest. 223 XP, 460 credits. In the second matchup, we have Nightwing, Lex Luthor, and the Joker. So the match is 1,000 credits. And the challenge is Power Surge. So Nightwing is taking heavy damage, 15% damage from Lex Luthor. So we have 2 power drainers, but the Joker comes in first. Since the Joker usually has low health, we're going to go off the full auto. Blocked, able to survive it barely. We're going to get rid of him. And we're going to go off the sword spin on Lex Luthor. That is enough to get rid of him for the easy victory in the second fight. 226 XP, 1,500 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Solomon Grundy, Sinestro, and Regime Flash. So the match is 1,000 credits. So born on a Monday, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually doing a recording on Monday. What are the odds of that, bros? Solomon Grundy eliminated Pussy Juice and all. The Flash comes in. Look off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. Just thinking a couple more months Injustice 2 will be out, and guess we'll be here covering everything. HollywoodShono. Sinestro's in, and we're going to easily slash him out. Let's get off the sword spin and wipe him out for the victory in the third fight.
Ahead.
228 XP, 540 credits. Tubbs Lord, you've never seen Batman Arkham Knight play. We're going to have to get that going. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against the Flash, Regime Catwoman, and Regime Sinestro. So the match is 1,000 credits. The question is, do we want to do it in the second battle? I'm thinking the fourth, because I really like using Sheikh Ahmed Habibi when he's available. I don't know why. He just has some sentimental value, kind of like the P.E.K.K.A. in Clash Royale. Even though the P.E.K.K.A. is a terrible card at high levels, it's still a fun card. I don't know why. I just like the challenge with it. It's just like Golem decks. You have to know what you're doing to make it work. But thankfully, because of the Skeleton Army, you kind of have to have Zap in like every deck or Logs. 15,728 damage for the victory in the fourth fight. 231 XP, 580 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Insurgency, Green Arrow, New 52, The Flash, and Regime Nightwing. So the match is now 5,000 credits. I'm thinking the fourth battle might be a little bit better because opponents are a lot stronger, so I think I'm going to wait till the fourth battle to actually use Arkham Knight Batman. So we have Nightwing in. Takes half damage from basic attack. Doesn't matter because we power drain. Let's get off the full auto. Blocking is really bad because now we're going to have to go off a sword spin to get rid of him. Although he's blocking that as well. So Nightwing is a block spammer and the Flash comes in. And we're going to go off another sword spin and easily get rid of him for the victory in the fifth fight. 234 XP, 620 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain going up against New 52 Green Lantern, Regime Solomon Grundy, and Nightfall Bane. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
What's going on, GamerPal12? Welcome to the stream. Green Lantern eliminated. Bronze Solomon Grundy is in, and that means we're going to have some pussy juice on a Monday. And we got the eye for an eye in midair. Nightfall Bane eliminated. Who here in chat has seen the 2-hour, almost 3-hour live stream of HollywoodShono and State Lover battling out Injustice console? If you haven't, be sure to check it out. 236 XP, 660 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Regime Catwoman, Green Lantern, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Thank you, Tubbs Lord, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, we got a massive club. I had to fix the audio because I had it down for when I did that Clash Royale video. So I had to fix that. I apologize for that. Green Lantern is it. Easily wipe him out. We got the eye for an eye. Lex Luthor eliminated. Catwoman comes in. And Catwoman slashed right in her titties for the victory in the seventh fight. Today, after having it for 9 years since I was 12, my dog sadly died after 3 weeks of illness. It's really sad seeing family members or dogs, which are like family members, suffering. So my condolence goes out to you, Teddy Tall, and I'm really sorry to hear that. It really sucks that happened. Thank you, Evolution237, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to God of Master Club. 239 XP, 700 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Sinestro, Insurgency, Harley Quinn, and Wonder Woman. So the match is 5,000 credits. Again, those of you guys that are watching this video not live on Twitch, I'd like to apologize for not really being around for either Christmas or New Year's. I've had a lot of fun out. You guys might have seen some of the photos on Instagram. If you haven't, be sure to ask for it. So we're going to get rid of Harley Quinn with basic damage. This is not nearly as threatening as Wonder Woman. And we're going to go off the eye for an eye in midair. Wonder Woman eliminated. $15,728 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 241 XP, 740 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Regime Cyborg, and Regime Doomsday. So the match is now 10,000 credits. By the way, for you guys that like the hoodie, thank you very much for support. If you don't like it, well, you're probably a Lions fan. Lex Luthor gets eliminated. Cyborg is in. Lex Luthor at a bar and a half. Sonic Disruptor is not going to be that bad. Might take a second one. Doomsday comes in. Let's go off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. The reason I like using Deathstroke over the Flash, even though the Flash is a more offensive card, I really like having that extra half bar of power when you knock somebody out. It just makes it seem like a lot faster. As Cyborg gets bashed out for the victory in the 9th fight. 244 XP, 780 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Harley Quinn, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Regime Green Lantern. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Well, Green Bay did struggle for a little bit. Remember, they were like 6-6 at one point. So, I mean, the Lions did have a good streak of runs. I mean, they were like 9-4 at one point. And then they lost like 3 straight or something like that. So, I mean, every team has good days. Every team has bad days. I mean, are they going to beat the Dallas Cowboys? Probably not, but you never know. Throwing off the eye for an eye, Green Lantern eliminated. 15,728 damage for the victory in the times fight. 247 XP, 820 credits. I think the absolute worst special 2 in the game has to be from Darkseid, because if it gets blocked, you do like no damage. At least Green Lantern does some damage. In the 11th matchup, we have Insurgency, Deathstroke, and Green Arrow. So the match is 10,000 credits. Well, Killer Frost Special 2 is on a level of annoying. I really think that Ares is more annoying than Killer Frost. At least Killer Frost, well, you're not going to take like 100,000 damage and then get blocked with it. Luckily, you can kind of counteract Ares by using the Scarecrow Mask, because you can actually reflect 100% of the damage on Ares if you get both the Lexport Chestplate and the Scarecrow Mask, which always procs. If you get both of them to go off, Ares takes all the damage and you take none. That's amazing when that happens. The problem with Killer Frost Special 2 is that there's so many hits and like 2/3 of it is block broken. 249 XP, 860 credits. So let's recharge Deathstroke. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Green Lantern, Catwoman, and Regime Flash. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Green Lantern wiped out in 3 hits. The Flash is in. We got more health than Catwoman. Really doesn't matter who we wipe out. Let's get rid of the Flash, because Catwoman is not that bad. Catwoman is in. And Catwoman gets decimated for the victory in the 12th fight. 252 XP, 3,400 credits. So the Rebirth Raven Challenge Battle 1 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And in the second challenge, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi must be on your team, and I have no problem with that. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using Kendak and Regime Black Adam. But we're also going to be using the lovely, let's just use Hawk Girl for shits and giggles. So I really don't have to worry about gearing up Black Adam. We're going to use Rasha Ghul Scimitar, and we're going to use 2 damage items. Doesn't really matter because we're just going to shred these guys.
Black Adam.
So in the first matchup, we have Solomon Grundy, who's a mini-boss, Wonder Woman, and the Joker. All cards are level 40 Elite 5 Silver. So the match is 1,000 credits. Evolution 237, if you're on Android, I really can't get it to work, but luckily it does work an unlimited number of times. You just have to watch the ads. On iOS, you have to click really fast in the top right corner. Cleaver Spin hits for 53.90 after Pussy Juice and Solomon Grundy. We're going to have the Kendak Black Magic. Wonder Woman eliminated, even blocking. The Joker is in. We didn't kill him. Oh well. Solomon Grundy gets wiped out for the victory in the first fight. 299 XP, 480 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime Bane, Regime Nightwing, and Regime Cyborg, who is the mini-boss. So the match is 1,000 credits. I really never understood why some of the cards have the mini-boss title when you don't gain extra abilities. Like, what is the point of the mini-boss title? The regeneration for about 210 really does nothing when you hit for like 7,000. Cyborg is in. Power Fist hits for like 18,000. So we got the Kendak Black Magic. Nightwing going to be eliminated. Pretty sure this is not going to work. Nope, healed too much. Just going to get off the Arabian Sand Chakra and Cyborg eliminate for the victory in the second fight. $301 XP, 520 credits. In the third matchup, we have Insurgency, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Regime Green Lantern, 2 mini-bosses in this fight. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So, Harley Quinn eliminated. Catwoman doesn't have that much health. And in honor of New Year's, actually, since it's January 2nd, we're going to go off the first ever Teth Adam for 2017. Green Lantern eliminated. 106,801 damage for the victory in the third fight. 305 XP, 560 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field, which means there's only one challenge in the second battle. Sometimes there's multiples. We're up against Insurgency, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, and Green Arrow, the mini-boss. Let's get the match is 1,000 credits. I think the mini-bosses do have a little bit more health, but I don't see how it really matters that much. Lex Luthor gets wiped out. Green Arrow is it. Green Arrow's going to get comboed out. And we're going to go off the Kendak Sandstorm and get rid of Deathstroke for the victory in the fourth fight. $308 XP, 600 credits. At the fifth matchup, we have Regime Doomsday, the mini-boss, Regime Flash, and Solomon Gregor. Let's get the match is now 5,000 credits. All the Suicide Squad characters are at Elite 7. I think Harley Quinn has 8 promotions. I could just buy the other ones, but I'm working on Wally West, Rebirth Wally West first. I could actually upgrade all the Suicide Squad characters to Elite 7. I probably should do that. We're going to go off the second Teth Habibi and get rid of the Flash. 106,801 damage for the victory in the fifth fight. 312 XP, 640 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime Green Lantern, the Joker, and Wonder Woman. Let's get the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
The regeneration really weak again. This is the second time we've seen that in the second battle. The Green Lantern busted up pretty bad. He even blocks me. I mean, tries to shove my big green dick right up Sheik Habibi. Not gonna work. Kendak Black Adam will wipe out Wonder Woman. Because the second hit wipes the opponent out, the third shot will not hit on Green Lantern. We're gonna bash him out. Joker is it. And we're off yet another Kendak Black Magic. The Joker eliminated for the victory in the sixth fight. $314 XP, 4,680 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Regime Doomsday, Insurgency Harley Quinn, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Let's get the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Doomsday gets bashed up, falls over like a little bitch. Lex Luthor puts Black Adam at 2 bars. We got the Kendak Black Magic, get rid of Lex Luthor. So Harley Quinn comes in. Harley Quinn bashed out in 3 hits for the victory in the seventh fight. 317 XP, 720 credits. In the eighth matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Regime Cyborg, Regime Bane, and Black Adam, who's the mini-boss. Let's get the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Cyborg gets eliminated. Bane is it. I might actually have to disagree. I think Killer Frost is way better than Deadshot. The problem with the Suicide Squad team at high levels, you're taking a lot of damage through specials. Killer Frost really helps negate that, and it's a really powerful mechanic. I really think Killer Frost is probably the best support card in the game outside of possibly Red Sun Green Lantern with Wonder Woman synergy. 321 XP, 760 credits. So in the 9th matchup, we have Solomon Grundy, Regime Green Lantern, and Deathstroke, the mini-boss. Let's get the matches now. 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Pussy Juice coming out of Solomon Grundy as he gets eliminated. Green Lantern comes in. He gets almost bashed out in 3 hits. So we're going to get rid of Green Lantern. We're going to have yet another Cat Deck Black Magic. Deathstroke eliminated for the victory in a 9-5. $323 XP, 800 credits as we get 3 energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Catwoman, Green Arrow, and Wonder Woman, who is the mini-boss. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Catwoman quickly bashed out. Wonder Woman is in, who does have the most health. If we can get rid of her. Yes, we do. Can we get... No, we cannot. We get forced out. So Green Arrow is in, taking away that shield. We got the Arabian Sand Shocker. Freeze Arrow got blocked for a decent amount of damage. So Hot Girl comes in. Look how slow Hot Girl is. I got the Bloody War. Will that be enough to get rid of Green Arrow? Yes, it is for the victory in the top 5. 327 XP, 840 credits. So in the 11th matchup, we have Regime Sinestro, Regime Cyborg, and Regime Nightwing. The outer cards are mini-bosses. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
It's not that Killer Frost herself is the best card. Obviously, her special 2 is really good, the Black Ice. And you can kind of just tag her in with 2-piece LexCorp and win the game. The thing with Killer Frost is 50% dampening. It's such a strong mechanic. So while a Wall thinks that Deadshot is better, Killer Frost is way better support. Thank you, Praise Neil Knight, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to God of Assholes Club. 330 XP, 880 credits. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against the Joker, Regime Doomsday, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. Outer cards once again mini-bosses. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Do I think there should be more Black Adam cards? Yes, but I think there's other cards that we need to see more of, like early. Like, we only have 1 Ares in the game. I'd love to see Regime Ares actually make an appearance. We got the Teth Ahmed Habibi and get rid of Harley Quinn. We haven't seen any other statics, and we haven't seen any other Shazam. I'd like to see more cards for the, the new characters. Yeah, I mean, I really like the fact that there's more Ravens. Kind of like they added more Catwomans in, but we'll just have to see what they put in the next update. 332 XP, 1,380 credits. I'm really surprised they haven't taken some of the cards from DC Legends and put them into Injustice. They've done, like they put Jessica Cruz into DC Legends. Why haven't they put some of the cards like Dr. Fate in Injustice? Just mind-blowing. So the Rebirth Raven Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. Now we have a bronze booster pack. Inside we receive a Regime Solomon Grundy, Shadowy Mentor, which is Nightwing's energy boost, and the Riddler, which is an XP boost to all characters. So in the third challenge, only bronze and silver characters will on your team. We're going to start off with double Banes, and we're going to throw in Sheikh Ahmed Habibi that we did not use in the second battle. So we're going to give him Ra's al Ghul Scimitar, and we're going to give him the Blade of the War God and the Prometheum Longsword.
Black Adam.
I do feel a little bit differently about the Electro Wizard. Obviously, I have to play with him in more decks, but it's a pretty cool card. Like, I really don't like the fact that he can be fireballed, but it's good to have a weakness. And the fact that he basically works like a zap. You still need a zap because you can't zap stuff on the other side of the map, but there are some good uses for it. It's kind of like the Ice Golem. Like, everybody thought the Ice Golem was a piece of crap, but after they buffed the death damage to one-shot skeletons, I think it's found its place. And just like the Elite Barbs were absolute garbage until they buffed it, and now I think they're balanced because if you defend with barbs, the Elite Barbs go down, and you still keep like 2 barbs. So I think they're fine the way they are. I really like the risk versus reward. It's kind of like the mini P.E.K.K.A. If you can play a mini P.E.K.K.A. in Clash Royale, and it gets to a tower, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I really like both cards the way they are. Like the mini P.E.K.K.A. is kind of like a little bit of a more damagey Elite Barb. You only get 1 for 4 elixir, and the Elite Barb you get 2. But if you place it right, the mini P.E.K.K.A. is really good. Alright, so the first battle of the third fight, we have Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, Arkham Origins, Bane, and Reverse Flash. All cards are level 30, Elite 1, 1, and 2. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
And yes, the Twitch side might see a little bit of lag, so I apologize for that, but I am trying to answer questions in chat. It's going to look more real-time in the YouTube stream, or the YouTube video, but some of you guys on Twitch might see a little bit of lag. I apologize for that. I really don't understand why. Every time I seem to stream in 1080p, it's like, it's not that my computer can't handle it. For some reason, the computer, like, my internet's been messed up. Like, I get like 5 megabit a second upload. So I really wish Xfinity would get their shit together and stop capping my upload. Especially because I'm paying for unlimited data. So that Raid Slam hurts quite a bit. The problem here we have is that Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman is at 2 bars. There's the Vengeance. We're going to go off the Electric Burst and get out. Or can we get rid of Bane? I still think we should get out. That was actually enough. And the Raid Slam will get rid of Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman for the close call on the first fight. 275 XP, 500 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Red Sun, Batman, Prison Superman, and Batman Returns Catwoman. The match is 5,000 credits. Now, none of these cards really have a significant amount of health. The problem is Black Adam is not going to be in the fight to gain a lot of power. We should probably use light attacks and control Red Sun Batman down. Actually, we should probably just bash and get rid of him. So Prison Superman is in. So there is Regime Bane. Now he's not going to be able to do enough damage and get rid of Prison Superman, but we can try to wear him down a little bit and take some damage off. Black Adam is at 3 bars, so if he can tag out, Batman Returns, Catwoman comes in, we can get a really good trade. And then Black Adam will have no problem finishing off Prison Superman. So kind of just a wear down phase at this point. There is Regime Bane. Batman Returns, Catwoman is it. So we're not going to do anything. We just have to watch out. No scaredy cap, so that's really good. Let's take a little bit of damage here on Bane. Not that bad. As we're going to go off the top Ahmed Habibi. And Batman Returns Catwoman eliminated. Unstoppable is going to do a little bit of damage, but it will trigger the super health. Down goes Prison Superman for the victory in the fourth fight. Or actually, it was at the second. 278 XP, 540 credits. That was the second fight. In the third matchup, we have Batman, Injustice 2, Superman, and Insurgency Batman. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Explosive Battering blocked for about 900. We're kind of saving our power for Injustice 2 Superman, so if the Batman comes in, we're just going to deal with him. Let's take some damage off of Black Adam, just to play it safe, because I really don't want to take a Way of the Bat on him. Explosive Battering blocked for about 1,500. We're going to have to deal with another one. Again, I'm kind of just waiting for Injustice 2 Superman to come in momentarily. Another Explosive Battering blocked for about 1,400. There's 2 bars. We're going to go off the Venom Uppercut and pretty much guarantee a tag out here. So in combos, we're going to go off the top Ahmed Habibi. Injustice 2 Superman cannot mitigate super moves. So it's very important when you're dealing with like a fourth world Injustice 2 Superman. If you can do the super move and get rid of him, take it. It's really good. Explosive Battering gets blocked, and Batman is going to be eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 280 XP, 580 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Ares, Regime Hawkgirl, and the Killing Joke Joker. Cards gain a level of 31, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Ares is not going to be able to get to 2 bars with Godsmack, and he's taking a lot of damage. Is he going to be able to get off his special one? Yes, he is. Luckily, his block still hits for a little over 2,000. So Ares is going to be eliminated. No, he's not. That's really bad. Let's mitigate out with Nightfall Bane. We do not want to knock out the Joker. And now I just want to save my super move for Hawk. So another bang. Nightfall Bane is gone. Let's get in Regime Bane. And we're going to go off the Break the Bat. This is not going to knock the Joker out, but it should get him down low enough to switch. If Ares comes in, we're going to wait and keep in Regime Bane. If Hawkgirl comes in, that actually was enough to knock him out. Luckily, you can't do super moves. It's still really dangerous because Ares is at 2 bars. So we have to wait a couple seconds, and we have to immediately tag out. Actually, we're going to have the Lightning Strike and get rid of Ares safely. It's not the best way to use it, but we had to ensure that he did not get off a move. And Hawkgirl is going to be eliminated for the victory. Yeah, there were no pack sales and double credits, no double... All they had was double XP. I think that's really lame, as it's really useless if all your cards are level 50. 283 XP, 620 credits. Mortal Kombat X hasn't had like any credit events since like the first month of release. I really hope that they don't do something like that for Injustice 2. Like, Injustice makes good use of power credits. After a while, Mortal Kombat X is useless except for equipment lockers. So in the fifth matchup, we have Doomsday, Red Sun Superman, and Insurgency Joker. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Doomsday taking a lot of damage. He is going to get to 1 bar. Does get eliminated, and the Joker is in next. If he can survive another card, Red Sun Superman will not be a problem. That bang gets blocked. Let's take the damage on somebody else, just to play it safe. I would have got the Tethman Habibi, Red Sun Superman eliminated. Good evening, Bomb Diffusing 3010. How are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. 29,128 damage for the victory in the fight. 286 XP, 660 credits. So we're going to make a roster change. We're going to throw in Deathstroke, Cyborg, and we are going to throw in Silver Deathstroke. I want to save Catwoman for Green Lantern. There are enough Harley Quinns where we could actually throw in Insurgency, so I think we're going to do that. There's like 5 Harley Quinns. So using Insurgency is not a bad idea.
Deathstroke.
Especially to buff the damage of Deathstroke by 10%. So we're just going to load up Deathstroke with all damage gear items.
Deathstroke. Cyborg.
For Cyborg, we're going to give him 2-piece LexCorp and the Ibistic.
Cyborg.
So the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Radiant. Should go up against Shazam, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Boss Solomon Greg. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So Shazam does get eliminated. We're going to have to sword flip in midair on Mortal Kombat X Scorpion. Blocking still going to basically bleed away because he just came in. Mortal Kombat X Scorpion eliminated. The old man from Pawn Stars is in. Let's get Cyborg in. That way we can go for the clean kill. We don't really need to block. We kind of want power. Ever got the target lock? Don't mess with the black man. 23,709 damage for the victory in the sixth fight. 288 XP, 6,700 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Injustice 2, Aquaman, Mortal Kombat, Scorpion, and Batgirl. Cards gain a level of 32, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Trident toss block for 1575, but bleed damage is going to get annoying. So we're going to get in Cyborg. Trident toss again, we're going to avoid bleed damage. Even though it's less relevant on Cyborg because he can just heal up all his damage. Scorpion with the flip kick, that's going to do a little bit of work. But we're going to go off the... We'll take another flip kick. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of Scorpion. So there's Batgirl. Art of Deception block. It's not going to do much because of LexCorp. And we're going off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. Aquaman back in. We can't switch over to Deathstroke. Not yet. I don't think we need to. We can just get off the bomb and get rid of Injustice 2 Aquaman for the victory in the 7th fight. 291 XP, 740 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Red Sun, Wonder Woman, Arkham Origins, Batman, and Regime Killer Frost. Let's get the match is 10,000 credits. Very important when we're dealing with Arkham Origins Batman, make sure that Cyborg takes the hit. We're only going to receive 10% healing because of Killer Frost. We have to make sure Arkham Origins Batman does not KO us. So we're actually going to tag into Cyborg now because Arkham Origins Batman should be in any moment. That shield toss gets reflected. There he is. Opts to use the explosive batarang, so we're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. Red Sun Wonder Woman is back in. Get slashed out. Killer Frost is in. Cold as Ice does connect, but too little too late. Killer Frost is in bad shape. We got the target lock and don't mess with the black man. Now before patch 2.6, Regime Killer Frost was almost mandatory on every team just to negate healers, but with the inception of 4th World, Regime Killer Frost is not useful enough. And we're going to blow up Killer Frost for the victory in the 8th fight. That bomb is definitely becoming valuable for finishing people off. 293 XP, 780 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Martian Manhunter, Balls of Steel General Zod, and Amikami Catwoman. Cards gain a level of 33. So the match is 15,000 credits. Now, the interesting thing about Martian Manhunter is that if he gets off the power drain combo, instead of losing power, Cyborg will gain it. Let's see if we can get that in action. We did not. We got stunned. Phase Assault that actually did a little bit of damage. Let's just heal that right back up. We could have just got rid of him with that, but I wanted to heal up. So we're going to have another Power Fist on Amikami Catwoman. And you can see how quick the damage comes in. Balls of Steel General's out of here, so let's get in Deathstroke. At this point, we don't even need to use a super move. Let's get off the sword flip on Amikami Catwoman. Doesn't even knock her out. Let's get off the line of fire. One shot is going to hit on Martian Manhunter. There's another stun for Martian Manhunter. Bring off the Power Fist. Will that be enough to get rid of Martian Manhunter? Yes, it is for the victory in the 9th fight. 296 XP, 820 credits as we receive 3 energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Superman, Arkham Origins, the Joker, and New 52 Nightwing. Let's get the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So we have 2 minutes to complete the fight. Pretty wonky team here. We can also use Nightwing to generate power for Cyborg. So there's the Joker. Taking a lot of damage. A bang block for 2853. And that poison's not going to do much. Nightwing does not get off a special, and he's going to be eliminated. 29,476 damage for the victory in the 10th fight. 299 XP, 860 credits. Alright, so now we're going to throw in Catwoman along with Regime Green Lantern. We can probably throw in somebody like the Joker, just for side support. So we're going to throw in Regime Green Lantern. And we're going to throw in the Joker just for supplemental damage, especially in Chaos fights. So for Regime Green Lantern, we're just going to give him all damage gear. Catwoman does amazing with the 2-piece LexCorp because Cat Scratch is an awesome skill. Does a lot of damage.
Catwoman.
So in the 11th matchup, we have Teen Titan Cyborg, Red Sun, Solomon Grundy, and Killer Frost. Let's get the match. It's 15,000 credits. Now we are taking 50% power dampening, however, because we have Regime Green Lantern, we counter half of that. We're still able to generate power at a decent rate. Red Sun, Solomon Grundy comes in. I'm going to use light attacks just to build the 3 bars. Clear spin block for 2134. Solomon Grundy eliminated. We're going to go with the Beware My Power and get rid of Cyborg. The reason we're doing this instead of trying to wait for Killer Frost, I don't want to deal with Black Ice. It's not going to knock out somebody, but it's still really annoying. A Cold as Ice into Catwoman is going to be really good. As you can see, she's almost at 2 bars. Now watch the awesomeness, even though it gets blocked. It's still going to do some pretty good damage. I would have got some laughing gas. We're going to get to knock the Joker out. We're going to shove my big green dick right up Harley Quinn to put her Killer Frost pussy for the victory in the 11th fight.
Surrender.
Until I got Harley Quinn on the mind. 301 XP, 900 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Earth 2 Solomon Grundy, Regime Raven, and Animated Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level at 35, so in the match it's 15,000 credits. Now, if Ra's al Ghul's Scimitar gets shattered, we still have a bar of power. It doesn't really matter. Something got shattered. Was it Ra's al Ghul's Scimitar? No, it was not. So it was a basic damage gear. We're going to save our 3 bars. And we're going to go off the Cat Scratch on Harley Quinn. Basically wipes her out. Joker's going to come in and get a shot. That is enough to get rid of Harley Quinn, and there's the Can't Stop Grundy. That's going to do a lot of damage. But we're going to go off the Beware My Power and Regime Raven eliminated. That's how you can use the Joker, especially if he's not promoted. 26,216 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 304 XP, 940 credits. So the Rebirth Raven Challenge Battle 3 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. We're going to receive a whopping 15,000 credits. So the 4th challenge, Harley Quinn must be on your team, and this is where we're going to break out Arkham Knight Batman per request. So we're going to do a couple fights with my fun setup, and then we're going to do a couple fights with the damage gear setup. So let's throw in Arkham Knight Harley Quinn just because we can, and it's a fun card. So the first setup I really love using on Arkham Knight Batman, the Enchantress Companion card involves the Ibistic and the League of Assassins. That allows the Wayne Tech, allows you to activate 2 Wayne Tech boosts, but there's a bug that allows you to activate 3 if you click between 2. The specific 2. So the first matchup, we have Red Sun, Solomon Grundy, Godfall Superman, and Batman Beyond. The second and third cards are mini-bosses. Cards are level 35 Elite 4 Gold. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Solomon Grundy eliminated. Not quite enough for skull fucking, but we're gonna go with another explosive battering. And that Godfall Superman eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 361 XP, 520 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Teen Titans, Raven, Regime Wonder Woman, and Batgirl. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
I have to be really careful here because the Twilight's End can power drain. Why is it not going off? There it goes. Power drain would be devastating. Luckily, it did not happen. Blocking is going to save Raven. Still going to do some mild damage. Now, luckily, while the Enchantress Skulls are going off, the opponent cannot use specials. It's a broken mechanic that I honestly hope that they do fix. We're not in any sort of danger here, so we're going to go with the Explosive Battering now. Wonder Woman is at 2 bars, but again, you can't use a special, and Wonder Woman gets Skullfuck for the victory in the second fight. 364 XP, 560 credits. So now we're going to do a couple fights with the other setup, which is Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. Let's use the militarized Batmobile just because we can. And let's use the Blade of the War God.
Batman.
So in the third matchup, we have Insurgency Joker, Insurgency Batman, and Lobo. The cards lose a promotion but gain a level of 36 Elite 3. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Now this is where the Batmobile can be super annoying. Because of the Batmobile, you're going to completely avoid damage. And because of Ra's al Ghul Scimitar, you can start at 3 bars. If you have Batgirl on your team, you can start at 3 bars too. So you can see that Batman avoided all the damage. And the Joker's passive didn't even work as Batman gets wiped out for the victory in the third fight. What's going on, Arkham? How you doing? 367 XP, 600 credits. So that was how you can use the Batmobile. Obviously, we're just going to use basic damage so I can show that mechanic off too. Now, there is also another gear. Unfortunately, I don't have it maxed out, but you can also use the Bulletproof Batsuit. You can get more damage on crit attacks. Obviously, you can use the Cloak of Destiny. You get an even greater effect because you do more damage when the opponent's stunned. I really don't like Batman's gear item, but each their own. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Zatanna, Animated Harley Quinn, and Killer Frost. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
What's going on, Dylan? Good evening to you as well. Animated Harley Quinn is it. I don't even think Killer Frost can survive an Arkham Assault even block. We're going to see in a moment. We're going to go with the Arkham Assault, and Killer Frost does not survive it as her pussy gets blown out for the victory in the fourth fight. 370 XP, 640 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Static, Arkham Knight, Batman, and Raven. So the match is now 10,000 credits. So again, we kind of want to save our specials for Raven. Just get off a super move. The worst thing that can happen is an Arkham Assault from Arkham Knight Batman. He does go to 2 bars. Luckily, he's not using a special. But Batman is gone. Bring off the Dark Knight and safely get rid of Raven. $116,510 damage for the victory in the fifth fight. 374 XP, 680 credits. Alright, so now we're going to show variant number 2, Dawn of Justice Batman. Let's throw in Batgirl. And we're going to throw in animated Harley Quinn. So Dawn of Justice Batman. We're going to give Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. We're going to give the same gear minus the Enchantress gear.
Batman.
So in the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Batman Returns Catwoman, Arkham Knight Catwoman, and Red Sun Batman. Cards gain 2 promotions and a level to 37 Elite 5. Let's get the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
There's a couple ways you can deal with Dawn of Justice Batman. Obviously, I think Dawn of Justice Batman has a better special 2 than Arkham Knight Batman, because you have more hits. Obviously, the more hits can be bad if you're going up against somebody that has the Scarecrow mask, because you're going to be able to generate a lot more power. So that Blockbreaker does like no damage. Luckily, Dawn of Justice Batman comes back in. And Arkham Knight Catwoman eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. 377 XP, 8,720 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Martian Manhunter, Superman, and Ares. Let's get the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So here's the Gotham Justice from Dawn of Justice Batman. Wipes him out, so another shot's going to hit on Superman. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. So you see the multi-hit aspects for Dawn of Justice Batman is really powerful. There's the evasion. Ares is in. Putting off another Gotham Justice. I don't even think Ares can survive this blocking. We'll have to see. I don't think he can, as Ares does get eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 379 XP, 760 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Dawn of Justice Superman, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and Balls of Steel Superman. Cards gain a level of 38 Elite 5, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So the most annoying one here is Cassandra Cain Batgirl. Obviously, basic damage is better in a perfect world, but I don't have that luxury. Let's actually just get Superman low. And can we combo? No, we cannot. We take the Assassin's Ambush. Let's get off nothing as we get evaded. That's really good, though. So let's just get rid of Cassandra Cain Batgirl. Flying Punch blocked. Here's the redemption on Superman. Barely survives that, but we punch him out for the victory in the 8th fight. 383 XP, 800 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Hawkgirl, Arkham Harley Quinn, and Prison Superman. Let's throw some basic damage gear on Dawn of Justice Batman, because I think it works better than the League of Assassins stuff.
Batman.
The cards remain at level 38, so the match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So Dawn of Justice Batman smear. We're going to have the Gotham Justice anyway. Arkham Harley Quinn eliminated. Prison Superman is it. I'm sure you guys would love to see Prison Superman made great. We're going to have the Explosive Battery. Will that be enough to get rid of Prison Superman? Yes, it is. Hawkgirl comes in. Mace Charge blocked for 7,500. Actually, it was not. And it stuns. Explosive Battery, however, on Hawkgirl. And that is enough to get rid of her for the victory in the 9th fight. So as you can see, the Explosive Battery can still work really well. 386 XP, 840 credits. And we received 3 more energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Injustice 2, Aquaman, Crypto Lex Luthor, and Arkham Knight the Arkham Knight. Cards gain a level of 39, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So Severe heavy attacks by Aquaman. We do get to 3 bars, so we're going to off the Dark Knight and get rid of Crypto Lex Luthor. I really don't feel like dealing with power drain, even if we evade. Dawn of Justice Batman pushed to 1 bar. Arkham Knight is at 2. That's really dangerous. Let's get off the redemption and safely get rid of him. I'm not so worried about Aquaman. Those shots are going to hit. Block for about 20,000, however. Holding off another explosive battering that should be enough to deal with Injustice 2 Aquaman for the victory in the top fight. 390 XP, 880 credits. Alright, so for the final 2 fights, throw in Cassandra Cain Batgirl. We could throw in Arkham Origins Batman. It might be a little overkill. And let's throw in, I think, Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Yes. And save Arkham for the last fight. So we probably only need Cassandra Cain Batgirl, but we'll throw in Arkham Origins just for a little fun factor. Now, if you don't have Arkham Knight Batman, and even in some cases Arkham Origins Batman is good enough, the fact that you start with 2 bars is really powerful because you can use that to control the bigger threats like Raven in multiplayer. So in the 11th matchup, we have Elseworld the Flash, Regime Raven, and Luchador Bane. The cards are still level 39 Elite 5, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So there's the bullet time. That's going to stop Cassandra Cain Batgirl. So Regime Raven is it. Let's just get rid of her with the Winged Avenger. Luchador Bane comes in. Feel of Pain does nothing. Let's get off an explosive battery. That does nothing.
The gloves are off.
But we're off the High Wire Act and Luchador Bane eliminated.
Hold this for me.
It's just like Thunder God Rain. If you can knock the opponent down, that gives you time to react. Pretty cool. 111,655 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 392 XP, 920 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Life Trade going up against Suicide Squad, the Joker Unhinged, New 52 Nightwing, and Teen Titans Cyborg. Let's get the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Please don't power drain. Okay. The Joker is gone. We're going to off the High Wire Act and get rid of Teen Titans Cyborg, leaving Nightwing by himself. Focus for me. Nightwing not quite at 1 bar. I'm going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of it. Like, even without gear, Arkham Origins Batman used to be one of the best cards in the game. Just because you started at 2 bars. 97,092 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 395 XP, 1,440 credits. So the Rebirth Raven Challenge Battle 4 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. Now we have a silver booster pack. Inside we receive a Regime Doomsday, Lightning Kick, which is the Flash's special one, and Friendly Rivalry, which is Deadshot's health boost. So the 5th challenge, Lex Luthor must be on your team, and there's only 3 variants, so we're going to have to spend a little bit of energy. So we're going to start off with Doomsday. Throw in Arkham Harley Quinn. And let's throw in Crypto Lex Luthor.
Doomsday.
So the cool thing about Doomsday is he can generate a lot of health. We really don't need Ra's al Ghul. Let's throw on the Prometheum Longsword and the Mutated Bone Spike.
Doomsday.
So the first matchup, we have Boss Solomon Grundy, Regime Aquaman, and Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. The cards are level 40 Elite 5 Gold. The match is 30,000 credits. All cards are mini bosses.
Begin.
I'm gonna take a cleaver spin, that's fine.
Can't stop running!
And look at the damage barely touching Doomsday's bar. Aquaman comes in, and Boss Solomon Grundy was not eliminated, but we're not really worried. Trident Toss hits for 44.55. Doomsday can wipe somebody out. Another Trident Toss block. And we're gonna got the Mass Destruction. Doomsday will go back to full health. Wonder Woman eliminated. Cleaver spin again blocked, and Boss Solomon Grundy eliminated for the victory in the first fight. Doomsday still rocking that full health. 392 XP, 540 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Blackest Knight Batman, Martian Manhunter, and Bane. The match is 30,000 credits. So in my personal opinion, for a person starting off, Doomsday is probably the second best character in the game outside of Arkham Origins Batman. If Regime Superman Special 2 still worked the way it used to, he would probably be a little bit better than Doomsday, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So there's the block breaker from Doomsday. We're going to have the Earthshake on Martian Manhunter. Not block, does not get rid of him. There's a good stun. Phase Assault's going to hit. Even 13,000 damage barely touches Doomsday's bar because of the 55% cover. Rage Slam block for 74.65. That one hits, but we're going to get that health right back because we can. And another ultimate liftoff. Bane gets eliminated for the victory in the second fight.
Time to die.
395 XP, 580 credits. In the third matchup, we have Balls of Steel Superman, Balls of Steel General Zod, and Batman. So the match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
Superman gets eliminated. Zod is in. Starting rifle blocked for 9,000. Zod almost eliminated by a block break. We're going to go with the Earthshake on Batman. That does obliterate him in one shot for the victory in the third fight. 399 XP, 620 credits. So we're going to make another roster change. Let's throw in Ares. Let's throw in Bane. And we can keep Crypto Lex Luthor. So we're going to throw on Ra's al Ghul Scimitar and 2 damage guards on Ares. Not likely that we need it, but we're going to throw on the 2-piece LexCorp and the Ibis-Stick for Bane. If we need him, I feel really bad. So in the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Countdown. Going up against Killer Frost, New 52 Nightwing, and Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. So the match is 30,000 credits. Why did I do that? Oh well.
Begin.
Killer Frost is probably going to get her cold as ice off. Not using a special, that's really bad. Nightwing comes in. Let's get off the Godsmack and get rid of it. We also do some damage on the Harley Quinn. We have to play a little bit offensively, even though we're going to take a good night kiss. So at this point, Killer Frost has no health. And even Lex Luthor can come in off nothing and just get rid of her. But we're going to bash her out for the victory in the fourth fight. 401 XP, 660 credits. So in the fifth matchup, we have Reverse Flash, John Stewart, Green Lantern, and Teen Titans Cyborg. So the match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
So more than likely, we're going to be using our Godsmack on John Stewart, Green Lantern. Keep in mind, you can trigger emergency barriers from area damage, which is pretty cool. I wish I could get John Stewart Green Lantern to tag out. I'm kind of curious. I want to show you guys this cool element. So let's get Lex Luthor in. What the world's he got on the deflect?
Ignorant fool.
Alright, so there's Reverse Flash. That's fine, I don't really care. So if Teen Titan Cyborg comes in, watch the emergency barrier get triggered. And he does. Watch this. And he comes in, if he was tagged out, the emergency barrier would still trigger. We're going to put my big axe right up John Stewart Green Lantern's dick for the victory in the fifth fight. 405 XP, 700 credits. So in the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Elseworld the Flash, Suicide Squad, Deadshot, and Batman Beyond. So the match is 40,000 credits. The obvious one to use the special 2 on is Deadshot since he has like 70,000 health. It'll take a little bit of damage from Elseworld the Flash, but that's okay. It will also get us to 2 bars. I really like his effect, I just wish it wasn't on such a crappy card. Instead, we're just going to go off the Annihilator and get rid of Deadshot. What's going on, Danny 123 Garcia? And the Rage Slam from Bane is enough to get rid of Batman Beyond for the victory in the sixth fight.
Strong always try.
408 XP, 740 credits. So we are going to edit our team again. Let's throw in Injustice 2 Aquaman. And let's throw in Blackest Night Batman.
Aquaman.
So we're going to throw damage gear on both characters. I really don't think we're going to need more than that, but I like to run with 2 Elite 7s just to play it safe. So for Batman, let's give him the other damage gear items.
Batman.
So in the seventh matchup, we have Arrow, Green Arrow, Arkham Origins, Deathstroke, and Hawkgirl. Let's get the match. It's 40,000 credits.
Begin.
Green Arrow does get the power drain off. Hawkgirl comes in. And we're going to go off the Oceanic Depth just to avoid the special 1 damage. Even though it's not going to knock out Aquaman, that's still going to wipe him out. Hawkgirl also gets eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight as Injustice 2 Aquaman Special 2 actually performs better than Superman. 410 XP, 780 credits, assuming you don't get blocked, of course. So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Raven, Shazam, and Suicide Squad, the Joker. Let's get the match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
Here we're kind of in a little dilemma because Raven can swap. You really have to do nothing at this point. Twilight's End gets blocked. Blackest Night Batman in for a minute. Both of these block for 9588. Both of these hits for 17,000. That's a power game. We're just going to go off the necrotic energy and get rid of it. No problem with that. Let's have a little bit of fun with Raven here. Wow, that was like no help. I guess we're not having fun. Huh. Let's just get rid of him. $135,929 damage for the victory in the 8th fight. 414 XP, 12,820 credits. So in the 9th matchup, we have Arkham Origins the Joker, Arkham Origins Bane, Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Arkham Origins Bane is a boss, 45,000 damage, 152,000 health. Let's get the match is 70,000 credits. Now the interesting thing about Blackest Night Batman is he actually does more damage the lower health an opponent is. and you can hit north of 300,000 damage. I don't think we're really going to need it at this point. I really want to just wipe out Arkham Origin's Deathstroke as cleanly as possible. There's the Vengeance. Rage Slam gets blocked for 14,000. That one hits for a little bit more. So there's Arkham Origin's Deathstroke. Point blank does not crit. Break off the super move and get rid of Deathstroke. The Bane is back in. Rage Slam blocked again. Dylan, I'm doing good. Just starting a new year. Work obviously is not going so well because we got company coming on Thursday, but hey, what can we do? As Bane gets eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 522 XP, 1,290 credits. Alright, so we're going to make a roster change. Now we're going to start throwing in the other Lex Luthors. Let's throw in Insurgency. And we are going to go double up on Ravens just because we can. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging. So we're going to use Gold Raven. And we're going to use Rebirth Raven to have a little bit of fun.
Raven.
So we're going to throw on Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. We're going to throw on the Gauntlets of Azrael. And we are going to give Raven the Prometheum Longsword. Now for Rebirth Raven. We're going to give her 2-piece LexCorp. And let's go with a Soul Taker Sword for more control.
Raven.
Now obviously we don't need to do Rebirth Raven, but let's have some fun with this. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Second Special Attack Disabled, going up against Animated Batman Beyond, Godfall Superman, and Amikami Catwoman. Let's get the match with 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Explosive Battering only hits for 3445. We got the Deadly Sin and get rid of Batman Beyond. A lot of people have school on like Tuesday or Wednesday. It's kind of weird. So Amikami Catwoman is it. We're going to Power Drain and Life Drain some of the damage back. And let's steal some power just because we can. We're going to off a second Deadly Sin. This is not going to take out Amikami Catwoman. We're kind of just doing this for fun. Alright, so Godfall Superman is it. And we're going to go off another Deadly Sin and get rid of Godfall Superman. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing, sir? And look at that steal. 2 bars of power taken from... And we can get off another Deadly Sin. This is why I like Rebirth Raven. Obviously, if she was Elite 7, it would be absolutely broken. Get this card promoted. It's amazing. And give me your power again. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. That is just ridiculous. This is an unpromoted Rebirth Raven about to take out Amikami Catwoman. No, I actually survived that. But the reflect damage from the left foot chest plate. Amikami Catwoman gets eliminated by Rebirth Raven even still for the victory in the 10th fight. 421 XP, 900 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, Luchador Bane, and Static. Let's get the match is 70,000 credits. Now, this is a really interesting test. I want to see how the skill mechanics work when it comes to Static, because he is immune to power drain. Now, we purposely did not load up Rebirth Raven with power generation. That way it's easier to steal power. Alright, so we have the super move for Luchador Bane. It's not going to wipe him out, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Let's just keep topped off. So there's Static. And you can't power drain it. So here's what I want to do. I want to get off at Twilight's End. Scorpion comes in, that's not going to do much damage. So Static should have more power than Rebirth Raven. Oh god. Oh my goodness, that actually worked out though. So I'm going to go off a Deadly Sin and get rid of Luchador Bane. That could have been really bad. Luckily he didn't do enough damage. So it looks like the ability did not work. Maybe I'm wrong though. So this is going to be blocked. It's going to give Rebirth Raven a lot of power. Oh, no, I didn't put the Scarecrow mask on. No, it's not. I put the Soul Taker, so I probably should have put the Scarecrow mask on. Alright, so we have less power now than Static. As long as he doesn't do a special. And he does. Alright, so you see that Raven did get the power, but Static did not lose the power. Still could be an interesting mechanic, though. And we got the Soul Crush Static eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight. So, you can block out the power being stolen, however, Raven will still get it. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's currently how it works. And it can be super annoying. Your biggest counter, obviously, like with the Red Sun team, I would have Red Sun, Green Lantern, with 2-piece LexCorp and the Scarecrow mask. You kind of just have to take a little damage and then give it right back to him. 5,304 XP, 1,410 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Godfall Superman, Batman Beyond, and Suicide Squad, the Joker Unhinged. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits. This fight's going to be a little bit more annoying because they're not geared for damage. And Raven is not really an offensive card, more defensive. Alright, so we're going to go off the Deadly Sin and get rid of Godfall Superman. Suicide Squad, the Joker unhinges it. Let's just power drain him because I don't want Raven to get power drained. Rebirth Raven did not steal because she's got more power. We want to get over a bar. So let's get off the Empty Void. It's going to life drain a decent amount. Just get rid of Lex Luthor if we can. Actually, a power drain, so let's just drain him. Rebirth Raven again does not get to steal power. There's the bang. Power drain would give Raven power. It does not. So now we can get rid of Lex Luthor, hopefully. Yes, we did.
Come here so I can.
But it is unhinged, so Lex Luthor will be stolen. However, we can get off the Deadly Sin and get rid of it. It'd be glorious if Batman Beyond comes in. Unfortunately, it does not. So let's get off the Empty Void, get rid of Suicide Squad, the Joker, hopefully. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to. Yes, it does. So now, we're going to use a special one. This seems kind of weird. Hear me out on this, though. By stalling, hopefully Teen Titans Raven will get tagged in while he's knocked out.
This is no
yes, he
game.
does. That is beautiful. Planned, by the way, guys. I love Rebirth Raven. It's a fun card. It's an annoying card. I just love the mechanics of the tag-in though. 4,274 XP, 980 credits. And for the final 3 fights, we're going to use the ridiculous powerhouses. We're going to use double Superman, just because we can. Where is Lex Luthor? We need Elf. We're right there. Alright, so we have Lex Luthor. Let's throw in both Injustice 2 and Red Sun. So we have Injustice 2 with basic damage, and Red Sun we're going to load up with special damage.
Superman.
So we're going to give him the League of Assassins that detonates the Ibis stick. And let's give him Mutated Bone Spike.
Superman.
So for Injustice
Superman.
2 Superman, we're going to give him Rush Gold Scimitar and 2 damage items just because we can.
Superman.
So in the 13th matchup, we have Earth 2 Solomon Grundy, Red Sun Superman, and Lobo. Red Sun Superman has 152,000 health. Let's get the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Happy New Year to you too, Marvel DC. Good to have you back. So should you max out Rebirth Raven? Absolutely. It's a really fun card. And we got the Stay Down. It is blocked, so it's not going to be as effective. I'm going to get in Red Sun Superman and start burn draining him down. So I like having the Ibis stick on somebody. Because the more health an opponent has, the more value in it. And Balls of Steel does absolutely nothing. Thank you very much. Get out of here for the victory in the 13th fight. Red Sun Superman actually is Elite 9. I just don't have the cards for it. 538 XP, 1,530 credits. In the 14th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against John Stewart, Green Lantern, Arkham Origins, the Joker, and Teen Titans Cyborg. Let's get the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
You really don't have to worry about a special. There's that. Let's just absorb that. So the next person to come in is going to get eliminated by a super move. That would be Teen Titans Cyborg. And now hopefully we can punch the next guy and get a bunch of area damage. We got the Flying Punch. And Arkham Origins, the Joker, already started off at like half health. Bang does absolutely nothing. Courtesy barrier. That one we do have to block, not that it matters. And we're going to punch Arkham Origins, the Joker, in the face for the victory in the 14th fight. $432 XP, 1,060 credits. In the 15th matchup, we have Challenges Vampire and Special 1 Disabled. So, not really a big deal. We can just change
Superman.
out Red Sun Superman. Let's throw the LexCorp chestplate on instead of League of Assassins and Detonates. We can just throw 2-piece LexCorp on anyways. It doesn't really matter.
Superman.
Alright, so going up against Regime Raven, 33,000 damage, 52,000 health. Card is level 45, Elite 4. Rebirth Raven, 54,000 damage, 187,000 health. Let's get the match is 100,000 credits. So basically here we just have to wipe out
Begin.
Raven. Let's do it with Superman. Stole a little bit of power, but that's okay. So now she cannot steal power anymore. Twilight's End blocked for minimal damage. Stay Down is not blocked. That's going to do like 90,000 damage.
You're overmatched.
Bronze Lex Luthor is going to actually have some fun. Gravity Pull will get rid of Rebirth Raven for the victory in the 15th fight.
Ignorant fool.
One of these days, I am going to augment a team of bronze cards, and we're going to do an all-bronze Nightmare. I think that would be hilarious. 1,638 XP, 6,200 credits. So the Rebirth Raven Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. We're going to get our third Rebirth Raven. So we get a new gear card. You have replayed the challenge the maximum number of times allowed. You will not be able to replay the challenge again. So we're going to look in the store. We do not see like early access pack for another card. So it really makes me wonder who's going to be the next challenge, or is there going to be another update to Injustice Gods Among Us. Now for anybody curious about the stats on the Azerothian Cloak, 8% power generation increase up to 18%. Raven gets 20 to 30% life drain chance on Special 2, and evolved 20 to 30% crit chance on Special 2. This is a really good gear item when you're using 2-piece LexCorp on Raven. Like for Teen Titans Raven, you could use this gear item and get even more healing on Special 2. That's really powerful. This gear item is amazing on Raven. And obviously fusing it is blue and green shards. And it's good gear item. So I hope you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Rebirth Raven Challenge on Nightmare difficulty. Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And what challenge is coming up next? Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!